Space channel. Today, I went ahead and put my fall gooey's pumpkin spice, caramel, apple, maple, and peanut butter cup candies in my bowl from Stephanie. I'm going to go ahead and have one. I might as well start the day off with something that's going to kill me. But anyway, here we are again. And today I'm going to go over my weekly schedule. And yesterday I had an unboxing from Lisa. And Lisa is a reselling friend that lives in Georgia. And Lisa flipping crazy has her own playlist. I need to make it visible. I went through and made all my individual playlists invisible and just started putting links on the videos, but they weren't being clicked, so I need to change that back. Anyway, let me get back to this. I need to make a decision whether to pour on this or not. I've got silver here. Now, I read where fingernail polish is not a good substance to use on these types of things, but here I have done it. The thing is, if I take acetone or a fingernail polish remover to this, the substance will have absorbed the color, which that might be an okay look too. If I would take fingernail polish and just now remove all this and just have the staining left, it wouldn't be as shiny and bright as it is with it like this. But you know, this will probably look more like a pink instead of a red. I don't know, I might keep the red. But here we go. This will take forever to dry, but oh dear. No, I gotta be careful with this. Oh dear. Uh-oh. I wasted a spot. Oh, I'm going to have to be very careful with this. Maybe doing this from the bottom wasn't such a good idea. I got to make sure there's not a thread running down where I'm touching. Yeah, that's too much of a glob on the bottom still. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, that's not going to run off like the others. It's going to drip. I don't want it to drip. No dripping. What are you doing? Yes, I'm talking to fingernail polish. You can see it sparkle as it moves. That's kind of neat. Okay, I managed not to get any on my fingers. Oh, one little thing dripped on this. I might want that to be drips on this one instead of pour. But, I can take a bottle of fingernail polish and get all this off. Oh no, Marty's coughing. Okay, it won't drip for me. So I'm going to do a small pour on the lid. I like those videos where they have that palette and they have the canvas on the floor and they have multicolors on the palette. And as the thing swings around like a pendulum, it paints the canvas. Okay, this won't do. This absolutely positively will not do. So I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to make the silver sparkle like a second coat over the red and the gold. I don't know how in the world I thought I could handle uh, this level of non-uniformity in my life. Because the truth is, I can't. Now, yesterday, Monday, I had a unboxing from Lisa, Flippin' Crazy. And then today, I have an unboxing from Nancy, Miss Ivy. Her son, Brandon, uh, is a reseller also. He started out as Lego Man. I've lost track of what his channel name is now. Just can't remember it this morning. He started out selling with his mom when he was a teenager, like being her assistant, and then he started collecting and selling Legos when he was a teenager, and we all kind of watched him grow up on YouTube. I don't know if he I think he graduates from college this year. I don't know if he'll go into his chosen field or whether he'll continue to be reseller or he'll do both. He's actually, if he's graduating this year, that means that he's done all the course studies and the work and maybe field service training for his field. So he's capable of working in his field and also doing reselling since he went to school at the same time. So I'm just going to even that bottom out because there were lumps in it. I don't think any of it will pour off now. I'm just going to leave the ones that ran upside down and them alone. I have that little bit of chaos in my life. If I want to, after this dries, if I want to pour and make more little upside down pours on the bottle, I will. I may leave it like that. I may uh, give it away if it frustrates me too much. I am satisfied with the little cap. The little cap came out gorgeous. Good morning, TJ. Thank you so much for coming in. And Watermelon Cat. You woke up at 7 for this. My goodness. Thank you so much. I'm going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm going live at 7:05. So I do start a few minutes late, but I appreciate you coming in and being here for my drippiness. So Monday and Tuesday I do unboxings at 3:30, and on Wednesdays I do a Bible reading at 5. Tomorrow's Bible reading is going to be very interesting. It's about the 10 lepers. So lots of insight about people that are marginalized in our society. Thursday, I'm doing an unboxing from Victoria, Adventures with Victoria. And then Friday, I'm doing an unboxing from Debbie and Max. Oh, and I moved my candy. Oh, I got fingernail polish on my hand here. I moved my candy over into this wonderful bowl. So I'm going to get another piece of candy, which I did not do, but, hey, my channel, my rules, right? Isn't that what everybody says? How does that work? I've been thinking about this because since I'm going live now, what if after I either started doing auctions or I started having memberships, and one of my members or one of my regular buyers said to me, Mara, I think you should change this on your channel. I don't like this. I don't like the way you're doing this. I don't like maybe something one of your guests does. And I was thinking, how would I handle that? Hold on a sec. But with the experience I've had as being a member to channels and to being frequent supporters of channels, sorry, I gotta drink more water, that I would listen. And a lot of these channels out here, if you even make a suggestion to them, they fly off the handle. And they say, oh, you're trying to run my channel. No, I just sent you a private email. I didn't put it in your chat saying, I don't like this. It's my opinion. I'm not telling you how to run your channel. You can read my opinion, agree with it, and implement what I'm saying, or you can ignore it. But turning around and then trying to tell everybody that you're a bad person, just when you're making a suggestion, when you're a regular customer or you're a member of a channel, I don't think that's good practice, because you divide your audience when you do that, and you're bringing drama to what's not necessarily drama. Just because I discuss an idea or make a suggestion or simply say to someone privately, I don't like this, you're not trying to start an argument. You're just pointing something out that you want to discuss. I mean, how do you think the people at NASA actually build rockets and satellites and rovers? I mean, at certain points in time, when you're working on a project together, you have to discuss ideas. And sometimes my ideas might seem opposed to your ideas. But the truth is, I have an opinion, you have an opinion, and maybe we can work out a compromise. Maybe what seems to be true isn't true, and things need to be discussed. Um, but I have found that when I just bring something up sometimes, an idea, people react like they get defensive. And I don't really understand it because I'm just trying to work with people to improve things and to for there to be equality and fairness. That's all I'm doing. But sometimes when I do that, I'm treated like she devil. And trying to support small businesses. That's all I've done. I've spent thousands of dollars supporting small businesses. And I'm not saying that to say that anyone owes me anything. No one owes me anything. I don't feel that way. I'm just saying that to say I have experience. My opinion is valuable. Um, Sometimes when we refuse to listen to others, even, it's our own downfall because what that person is telling us is exactly what we need to hear. So I don't know. So if you all have any ideas about my channel, I will not look at them as hostile. I'll be like, oh, wonderful. This is good input. Now, I reserve the right to say, no, I'm not going to do that. But I appreciate that you took the time to let me know that this was bothering you. And I might say, you're right. We're going to change that. But it depends on what it is. So, the answer to what I would do if a member or a regular customer came to me with something that they were bothered by and wanted me to change, even if they were bossy about it, would depend upon the individual situation. But I would never just slam the door in somebody's face about it. And I would never, ever turn around and tell the general audience, oh, this person's trying to run my channel. Because, even if they are bossy and trying to run my channel, and if they email me privately, I would answer them privately. There's a big difference in somebody putting something in your chat. If you hear something down here that's drama, that's a big difference between somebody going to my About page, looking at my email address, and sending me a private email. Very different. And if a person has enough respect to you to send you a private email instead of just complaining in a chat, they're gold. They're absolutely gold. You want them on your side. Just saying. Because a lot of people don't understand that level of respect in our society. Like, oh, okay, we need to go to the corner here. We need to have a private conversation. We don't need to have this big, open discussion. I've been told that I need to drink lots of water. So, good morning, Tooch Man. How you doing? Here, I showed this yesterday. This is a free pooch I got from the Tooch Man. And I got another pooch on the way, a spaghetti poodle. And I'd never seen a spaghetti poodle before. I had gotten a wonderful poodle from Teresa Yarnigan, and I donated it to the church for sale for African orphans. And I don't know if it's sold for African orphans or if someone else in the church was able to use it. But either way, it went to a good cause. They went out the door with good intentions. Okay, let me see if I can move this. And instead of doing, I went to the post office yesterday because I kind of wanted to get everything in the house before the election, in case people went cray-cray. We don't know what's going to happen today. That's one of the wonderful things about, future and prophecy. We just don't know. And here we have, this is going to be a mail call because I just got several things, not a big haul. I didn't get my 8 to 12 packages big haul because I had gone to the post office a few days before. And so here, this is from Dee Dee, Virtual Shopkeeper Dee Dee. And this is for Mark and Michael, 2 Old Guys Vintage and Resale. Actually, this is a free prize. I went to an auction at Mark and Michael's, and I won the spaghetti poodle. The same night, I won this from Mark and Michael. And here we have, now this package is not from a reseller. This is Our Daily Bread Ministries. So let me go ahead and open this up because I'm going to do a review of what's in here, because this is not their regular tri-monthly or monthly publications. This is something additional. Every once in a while, when you get a daily bread, and it's a little booklet of devotionals, the paperwork that comes with it will have opportunities to order other things. So let me check this paperwork out, make sure there's no addresses on it. Okay, this is like a postcard. So do we fear, for I am with, do not fear. Oh, this is perfect for Election Day. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. It's from Isaiah 41:10. Thank you for requesting this resource. It's our hope that our resources bless you and draw you closer to God each day. We are so thankful for your prayers and support of the ministry. And there's a donation envelope. Okay, and this is Know Him. Look how pretty this is. A year of daily Bible readings on the character of God from Our Daily Bread. Oh, this is lovely. Very nice book. And each day is a daily devotional, just like their little daily bread booklets. Only this is about the character of God. So let's go to November 5th. Remember the 5th of November. Okay, God's internal goodness. You are my God, and I will praise you. You are my God, and I will exalt you. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. So, and then there's there's 3 Bible passages here. That was Psalms 118, verses 28 and 29. And then it says at the bottom, what future event or circumstance makes you feel anxious? Well, today's election day. I'm feeling a little anxious, aren't you? Talk with God about it. Thank him for his goodness endures forever. It will never run out. So God's goodness is always with us. So remember that today. God is good and He is with us. And I want to say that I don't want to tell anybody they're wrong or right or who I'm voting for, who I'm not voting for, kind of thing. A lot of people they vote against an opposing person. They don't really vote for the person they're voting for, if you know what I mean. But either way, no matter what your motivation is, no matter who you're voting for, please vote today, because we all end up, as a country, as a nation, we are responsible for our actions in the world and with each other. And so if you don't vote, I don't think you have any right to complain. Although people do, they will complain no matter what they do or do not do. But if you don't exercise your civic duty, I feel it's kind of wrong of you to then complain about everything. So everyone in my family that I know of voted today, and I'm very proud of that. And Marty votes every time. My mother votes every time. I vote every time. And I'm sure my brother does. I'm not sure about my sister-in-law. We don't talk about politics at all. And that's probably for the best, because we kind of get the feeling that we're a little different about it. So we have enough respect for each other not to discuss it. And please remember that this Thanksgiving, because, you know, it's a shame that the elections are usually 2 to 3 weeks before Thanksgiving, because that's when everybody in the family gets together. And let's just be kind to each other. No matter if we have any differences, let's just be kind. But anyway, speaking of daily bread, on Saturday morning, I read from the book of Psalm. That was from the book of Psalm. And I'm in the Ascension Psalms. And then Saturday night, I usually have some kind of feature. On my live tomorrow, I'll talk about what my feature video is going to be on Saturday night. And then Sunday, I do an adult Bible study from Cokesbury Press. And then Sunday at 5, I do a Torah reading. And I read directly from a Torah. I do not read Hebrew. I'm not Jewish. I don't read Hebrew. But I read from a Torah that has the Hebrew on the right side and the English translated directly from the Hebrew over on the left side. And I read the English part. I don't read Hebrew or Aramaic, although I feel kind of, I don't know, inadequate because I don't know a second language. And for those of you all out there that feel harshly towards people that know more than one language, well, you know, I wish I did. I think it would be handy to know more than one language. So why would you discriminate against somebody that has that ability? Good morning, Stephanie. How you doing? Good morning, Stuart. I'm doing okay. I'd had my coffee. I didn't have any coffee last night. Oh my goodness, you thought the world was going to end because I did not have my coffee last night. But I'm sitting here and I'm looking around for my moon pies. I don't know what happened. It's like they evaporated. I surely didn't eat them all. Did I? Did I eat all my moon pies? It's like, oh, here they are. It's like Johnny Depp, you know, when he's talking about where did all the rum go, you know. Oh, I'm not showing any condiments today. I had ketchup with some tater tots for breakfast about at 5 a.m. But these are banana moon pies. And I won these for making the comments. No, was it the comments? Yeah, it was the comments contest last month. I won these October 1st. And I haven't even opened the box yet. So what happened was I was in the ICU last month during a hurricane. And the doctors talked to me about, oh, I don't know, my sugar consumption, my food consumption, my health, how to have a balanced diet, how much medicine I need to take, you know, all those things that doctors talk to you about. And I used to get these boxes of moon pies. And like, there was one time I needed to go to the emergency room. This was, I don't know, 5 years ago. And my sugar was normal. So what I did is when you go to the emergency room and you're diabetic, sometimes they won't feed you. And the time I had gone to the emergency room before that, they wouldn't feed me and my sugar got dangerously low. I had a nurse that was abusive who had a husband who was diabetic who wouldn't listen to her. So she took it out on me. And I almost tanked out. So I didn't want to tank out, and I knew that they wouldn't feed me for a very long time. So I ate a whole box of moon pies. And so by the time I got to the emergency room, my blood sugar was over 600. I kind of made an opposite problem for myself. And then they started talking about amputating things. And I said, no, you're not amputating anything. And I still have the body parts they want to amputate. To this day, anytime I tell anybody, like a physician or something, about that, I'll hold up my body part and say, Exhibit A, look, I still have it. And I didn't die. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy this moon pie. And I'm eating this wrong. And no, I'm not going to put mayonnaise on it, Stuart. But you are supposed to nuke these for 6 seconds. And then eat them. And you can put ice cream on the side or whipped cream. Or, in this case, actual banana slices. And you're supposed to drink ice cold RC Cola with it. Which I don't ever, I have in the last couple of years maybe done that once. For those of you that have come in late, my unboxing today is from Miss Ivy, who's also known as Nancy. Her and her son Brandon have been selling on live auctions for 5 years or more. I was thinking about this. There's a little bit of fingernail polish on my placemat. I was thinking about this. I probably bought from over 100 people, and I have around 2,000 unboxing videos. I've been busy. Good morning, Skeeter. Oh my gosh, Skeeter. I'm having this technical issue with YouTube. Now, about 3-4 times a day, I go to YouTube and I get a completely black screen with this up in the little corner up here. Let's see if I can do this. Like a little cube up here in the corner. I see a little bit of the video. And the rest of the screen is black. So I have to completely reboot my phone. So I went to your live last night. I didn't get the black screen, but I did, after a while, I double tapped your screen to give the thumbs up, and I got a text message. So I went to the text message and came back, and then I couldn't text. And I went to the setting where you go from top tap to all tap on the phone, and still it wouldn't bring up the chat. So I had to completely reboot my phone. And then after I rebooted my phone and came back, I got the chat back up. I gave you the thumbs up then because I'd said hello to you, but not Mrs. Skeeter. And Mrs. Skeeter had asked me, hey, Buying Space, I forget what she said, Myra or not, but anyway, how are you doing? And then I got a response from the text message, which was about a family member's health, and so I had to go answer that. It just took me, like 3 seconds to read the text and answer it, and I came back. I lost my chat again. I had to reboot my phone again. I don't know why, but it's just like I keep losing my chat. Stephanie, I have a question for you. Mr. Stephanie, that comes into the chat sometimes at the auctions, is that your husband or is that Unimagic's husband? Because you're both Stephanie, and I don't know whose husband that is. I mean, I know the other Stephanie has a husband. Stuart, that's just rude. I was just explaining to Skeeter that I wasn't ignoring him and Mrs. Skeeter, but I was having technical issues because I didn't want them to think that, I was ignoring them. Oh, okay, that's your husband. Okay. Well, see, I've been keeping, last month when I won the banana moon pies. Oh, I'm really confused now. It wasn't you or the other Stephanie. It was one of the banana moon pies for her husband. And I ignored her. And I took the banana moon pies, those moon pies. And then the next Monday, I won moon pies at bingo. So I gifted Randy those moon pies to make her husband happy. Okay, I want you all to call each other and network and connect and watch each other's videos. I'm not a what they call a growth channel, and anybody mentions anything improper that YouTube considers improper, I'm having another one of these chewies. I'm not going to have a good day. Today, election day, since I don't have a 9 to 5. Days like election day and the day St. Patrick's Day and the day after St. Patrick's Day and Halloween and the food hangover on November 1st, I just kind of set my own hours and choose what I'm going to do. So today is going to be a day I overdose on sugar and I piddle around. Are you all familiar with piddling? The days that I piddle around. Oh, okay. Well, considering you live in Scotland, you've got awfully long arms to pull Skeeter's leg. Oh my gosh, there's 4 Stephanies. Okay. I know you and Unimagic. Oh, Steph sells the seashore. But I can't say fast, especially when I got a chewy in my mouth. Okay, who's the other Stephanie? Okay. You, which is Stephanie G, Unimagic. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Who's the other Stephanie? Oh no, I'm losing my touch. I used to really, really know like everybody's names. And now, I mean, like if I bought from you before, I knew your email. I mean, no matter how different it was from your channel name or your real name, like my email is Thrallherd. And Thrallherd has nothing to do with Myri Lane or buying space. I got an email one day from this lady, and this was early on. She's like, let me get this straight. Your name is Myra, blah, blah, blah. And, well, it's on my About page if you really want to know my last name. But anyway, and your channel name is Buying Space, and your email address is Thrallherd. I'm like, that's right. And I gave her examples of other people that we both knew that, their real name, their channel name, and their email address all had nothing to do with each other. I have been fortunate. Okay, we're not alone. We both can't remember the other Stephanie. But anyway, it's just like I've been fortunate enough that I was actually able to get my @ symbol for Buying Space, because when I'm doing an unboxing for people and their @ symbol name is different, like they had an original channel name before, or they ended up with just that pre-generated name for their channel that was given to them by Google, that had maybe something to do with their email address, I was able to get my actual tag. I was so happy because I'm easy to find. If you don't put the S on the end, a lot of people put the S on the end, but if you put in Buying Space, usually my channel will pop up. And I'm so happy about that, because there are people out there that are well known in the reseller community that you have to really add additional words to search and find their channel so you can tag them on a video if you're giving them a shout out or doing an unboxing for them. And it's just like, I'm just so happy that my channel is not like that. And I was so fortunate to get that. Yeah, and I love that. And but anyway, I don't know. Were you here yesterday, Stephanie? I think you were. I think you saw me unbox this wonderful stuff from Tooch Man. Oh, I was so happy. But I need to find space for all these wonderful items. There are some items around me right now that I need to box up. And today's my day to put out the boxes for people in the community. What I do is I take all of my boxes and all the bubble wrap and all of the shipping paper that I can spare, which is usually all of it, and I put it in a big pile, take a picture of it, put it out on the porch. Marty takes a picture of it, and somebody in the community gets boxes and bubble wrap and shipping paper to either move or ship or store their stuff for free. And that way it doesn't go into the landfill. Good morning. It's me, Angie. Are you going to gossip about me? Are you here to gossip about me? I know you are. Just Me Angie has a wonderful channel where she gossips about people. But it's not your typical gossip. It's done out of love and kindness. And she says positive things about people. And but when she first started doing it, I was like, what is she doing? Oh no, here we go again, more drama. And it's very, very nice shout outs. Oh, I'm on the list. I'm on the hit list. Oh, I can tell you some other people need to be on that list. Tooch Man needs to be on that list. I call him Pooch Man now because he's selling all these dogs, these nice little dogs. And I don't know. It has DD Sweeties. Have you hit on her? virtual shopkeeper Dee Dee. I mean, I can just go on and on with people. Oh dear. Well, Stephanie down there, you need to do a gossip show about all the Stephanies. We were trying to figure out a fourth Stephanie this morning. Oh, and Teresa and Dawn. I think you've already talked about them. Let's see, who else? Jessica's dumpster divers. You could dumpster girls. You could put her on the list. But anyway, I'm just sitting here having fun, eating some fall candy, and I had one moon pie this morning. Just one, and I'm gonna have to stay out of it. Oh no, you have a list too? Well, speaking of lists, I got all kinds of playlists. Like, I've got a playlist for just the people on the Hump Day auction. And then I've got a playlist for just Ella. Ella, save here first. She's got her own playlist I bought from Ella at least 30 times. And the Hump Day auction, which is all my bingo prizes, everything I bought from Johnny, everybody I bought from everybody that appears on the Hump Day auction, except for Ella, because, had so many unboxing videos for her, I had to make a separate playlist for her. But everybody else, it's like 110 videos from Two Hip Chicks, Dawn and Mary, and Debbie and Max, and the frequent guests that are on there, because he rotates out guests. And my purchases from Johnny, obviously, and prizes. So I've got all kinds of lists myself. And then I've got a list for Auction with Friends. I got a playlist for them. And that's Victoria and Nana, Donna, Mike from January House. I mean, just on and on. Unboxing videos, like 2,000 of them. And I think I haven't gone back and counted, but I think I've bought from over 100 people in the last 4 years. I mean, it's just getting voluminous. And organizing it and putting it in lists has been a little difficult, because sometimes I have to go back and search. And when I first started out, I didn't put any tags or anything on it. So it was just by name. So the history of my channel is very deep. But I'm going to make most of those playlists public pretty soon. And then, I started a playlist for Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale. I separated them out from the Hump Day auction. And who else? Oh, Lisa Flippin' Crazy. I did a unboxing from Lisa Flippin' Crazy just yesterday. And who else? Oh, Tracy Cakes and Colleen Lyons, OG Lyons, their playlist is called Moveless. And I emailed them and I said, what do you want the name of your playlist to be? And that's what Colleen told me, Moveless. And let me see. Oh, and I've got a playlist for East Coast resellers with Teresa Yarnigan, Don Southern Finds, and Tooch Man. And I might put a couple others on there that are now regular guests for them that I bought from. I haven't decided yet. But lots of organizing I need to do. So anyway, it's getting time for Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller to come on. I've been on for 50 minutes, which means that'll give you all 5 minutes to take a break, go do what you need to do, maybe get a snack or a meal, and join us over at New England Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller, LLC, and see what's going on with the reselling community. If you are so inclined or interested, you will have a wonderful and blessed day.